brought to you by Valken Sports, the sweetest smelling company in paintball, and because payday is this week, also the most handsome. And support is also provided by the Air Ups Institute, providing the tools for you to school your opponent on the field. Prepare to witness the greatest experience on Tuesday night, because nothing else was happening. Valkencore Live begins now.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
And here's the thing, it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
But Lumbo, honey, look at this.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Brony, I've never been on live television before.
No. He wasn't ready.
Now he places the lotion in the basket.
And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved cause.
Give me a go, no go for launch.
Do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
And welcome to Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, to Valkencore Live, episode 56. My name is Andrew A. Train Holland. I am the host of the Valkencore Live. And I'm here in beautiful Muscle Shoals, Alabama, in Studio 220. And the floating picture next to me is the floating picture of E-Celeb, Chad Carter, who's in Studio 616. Chad, do we have you on satellite? Chad?
Hello?
Yeah. Chad,
Yeah.
are you there?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, it's a little difficult. My mom didn't pay the cable bill this month.
Oh, gotcha. So are you still at your mom's basement?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're glad to have you on the show. It is show 56, which is, it's great. 56.
Yes.
Not too bad. So welcome. So, do what you can from the show as co-host, as a proper E-Celeb co-host from your mom's basement.
Yeah. I've got it. I got my mom on sandwich duty, so I won't starve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outstanding. That'll be great. Who is our teacher's pet of the night?
That's James Lindsay.
Nice. From Team Infected. Congratulations,
Yeah.
James Lindsay. You're in there, Lindsay. You're in there first, which means Jay Bass is second. And that if you're not first, Jay Bass,
You're last.
you're last. So nice try, but not good enough this time. Congratulations to James Lindsay. What else we got? Tonight's cast and crew is Melissa in Studio A and Joey, our new intern. Welcome. We're creating jobs here in Control Room A. Let's see if Joey can last longer than Skylar did last week. We had given Skylar a chance, but not everybody gets to be an astronaut or work on Valkencore Live when they grow up. It just happens. She had to go back to her lower-paying job. Let's see, we got introductions out of the way, and we've got a special guest tonight. Oof. And we're going to fire up the satellite. I don't know. I think they're in their Camp David. They have kind of like a Camp David retreat. Big Mike does. Like some hunting cabin. So we're going to see if we have enough to get them a video feed. If not, we will run it. And we're going to talk about tanks and tactics and a bunch of other things. But first, got to pay the bills. Valkencore Live is brought to you by the graciousness of the fine folks at Valken Sports. And who else, Chad?
Oh, Air Up Bunkers.
What?
What?
Those are like my favorite bunkers.
The best bunkers in the business.
Nice. Tonight's word of the night. We do a couple little fun things here. Word of the night is where we get our glasses of milk and have a full drink every time the word of the night is said. I don't pick the word of the night. You don't pick the word of the night, Chad, do you? Not even our mod picks the word of the night. The viewers pick the word of the night. So when you have a word of the night, you give a suggestion, and the mod will put it up. Now, that leads me also to mod. Smash the likes. Smash the loves.
Give the mod some love and like.
Yeah, don't smash your phone, because then your phone will be broke, and you can't watch the show.
Yeah.
And you got to... Ooh, I'm that guy. For the mod. Our mod is watching the chat. He is controlling the show. In fact, I don't even know if it's a he.
Could be a she.
Could be whatever it wants. But our mod kicks royal butt. That's one of the great things that we do with the highest budget. Highest budget, most viewed, most interactive. You guys have helped make this the biggest show in paintball. So, your fault. And here we go. That's what we're going to be doing. Who do we have in the chat? Let me just rattle a couple off, and then, Chad, you can jump in. I've got Bill Moffitt, a couple of the usual suspects. Lacey, Paco, Deadpool from the Northeast. The champ is here. That's cool. Dylan is up in here. Looks like they've got Mike Johnson in the chat. He must be in the green room fiddling around.
Yeah. I mean, last time, he had that nice little ride.
Yeah, we took pretty good care of him.
Yeah, he had a pretty sweet ride to get to the show. We've got Austin Henry's in here. Jared, Tucker Johnson. Who else? Matt Jones.
Nice. In here. Chad, you're rubbing your mic, whatever you're doing.
Oh, that's just on my beard there.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Nitro's in here. Overwatches. Matt Jones.
He's up. Bobby Digi from the Northeast up at GRC Paintball.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. What's up, A-Train? Bobby, we're doing the show. And tonight, see what else we got. Got mod, yeah. Let's do a giveaway.
Let's do it.
100 viewers, VSL.
We can do that.
How do they get entered to win, Chad?
Okay, you guys, all of our old heads in the house know how this goes. So all you guys have to do is share this broadcast publicly on Facebook. We'll be watching the public shares tonight. Most shares gets the prize. Easy peasy, just like that.
Nice. I want to win one, so I'm actually watching. It's awesome.
You know what's weird is I'm watching on 3 different devices.
You're the real MVP, Chad. You are the E-Celeb, not the one we need, but the one we deserve.
Hey, thanks.
Glad to have you here. Listen, we're gonna go grab our. Let's grab our guest. Let's see if we can get him in here. All the way from Melissa, if you can punch him in, all the way from the Appalachian region, the regional commander, member of Full Scenario Paintball, Big Mike Johnson. Are you on live with Valken Live?
Yes, sir. I'm on here, coming straight to you from Camp David, Maryland.
No, really, you're all the way in Maryland. Is that now? Home is North Carolina. Are you okay with the storm?
Yeah, it's I'm okay. It's they brought me up here for a debriefing, and I'm up here at Camp David right now, just hanging out.
Oh, outstanding. Well, I'm glad you're safe. I mean, let's talk about. I know it's cliche, but let's talk about the weather. I mean, we've got.
Hurricane Florence is coming through. It's pretty scary. Everybody's batting down the hatches down in North Carolina. That's why, I appreciate Valken for coming down and picking me up and sending me up to Camp David, make sure I'm safe. But there, in my area, there's supposed to be 45, 50 mile an hour winds. They're looking for 18 to 24 inches of rain. Worst case scenario, best case scenario, 6 inches of rain in one day. That's a lot of rain, no matter what.
Yeah, even if you live in a river area, that's a lot of rain, or even on a mountain. Half the mountain will slide off. Well, definitely batten down your hatches and get ready for the pending, hey guys, who wants to help us put the field back together posts next week.
Exactly.
So, those will be coming. I can pretty much guarantee it.
Should probably put a motor on your tank there, Mike. Go around and pick people up.
Yeah, turn it into a truck.
Well, actually, they Valken arranged for us to get the tank brought up here just in case, just to make sure it's safe. That way we can get to all of our games coming up soon, yep. Alabama and Florida Gap and all that kind of stuff. But we can make arrangements.
Nice. Well, our budget has deep pockets and knows few bounds. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you share this broadcast. even if you don't live near Grand Rapids, which is only like 3 places in the country, according to Zim, who's watching. Let's get to, guys, we're going to jump right into events, the Air Ups events, brought to you by Air Ups. So we're going to roll this quick little bumper and switch to events. Check this out.
This is Brent from Air Ups, and it's time for events. It's time for events. It's time for events.
And we're back with events. Melissa, we can't get them on the screen for events? Well, then we'll just get through events. Not a problem, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, Arabs events are actually brought to you by Arabs Bunkers. They'll tell you where to go, what to do, when to play with the cool kids. If you need more information about Arabs, first of all, crawl out from under the rock that you live in, because Arabs rock. They actually do a bunch of different stuff. They do blobs and slip and slides and inflatable furniture, and you can check all that out and more at airups.com. Here are the events. We're going to do a roll off. You guys have any information on any events, feel free to jump in and chime in. Let me see. Okay, volume check on A-Train. Good, we'll crank A-Train up. Marvel versus DC happening at Fort Knox Paintball this weekend in Winnemac, Indiana, in the Midwest. You can play for Marvel, you can play for DC, and you can even get, there's like a costume contest, and I think for that one, there's like special awards just for costume contests. And I believe if you have a cape or purchase a cape, some of the money goes to charity. At least that's how they did it. I think that's just a fun event. Last year, go ahead.
And you get constant insertion too.
Yeah, like constant insertion if you buy a cape, and some of the money goes to charity. I think it was just funny watching Paco and Sandy running around as members of the Lantern Corps. That was pretty cool. And some of the costumes were great. I'm not a big costume player, but wonderful event. If you're not going to that, if you'd like to see one of the greatest spectacles in paintball, you can go to the NXL Chicago Open in Gaelic Park in Chicago, Illinois, in the Midwest, just up the road. See the finest in divisional and professional play. And you too can shoot Redemption Pro. It's so fresh. It's farm fresh, non-GMO, gluten-free, and dolphin safe. It is actually just hands down some of the best paint we've ever seen. There are no excuses for you not to win, except if you suck. But shooting Valken Redemption Pro makes your sucky game a lot better. That's probably not a really good ad, Chad. We need to spend money on copywriters.
What?
So check it out. You ever gone to the NXLs, Mike?
No, I'm actually, that's one of my plans for 2019 is to go to some of the NXLs. I was actually thinking about going to this one, but we got a couple games coming up, so I'm not going to be able to make it to this one.
Great. Well, we'll get to those games. Mod, also, if you can, if you find the word of the night.
I found it.
Oh, you found it? What's the word of the night?
Where's the NXL being held?
Oh, Chicago.
Oh, there it is.
Got to get my copy in the right direction. So that is the word of the night. What a good word of the night. Mod is savage. Welcome, Dewan Mitchell, Megan Early, Rob Cole, bam, from GRC. He's got an event coming up. Tommy Presson, who makes these glorious units right here. Zim, get out of Grand Rapids, buddy. You're too close to Grand Rapids. Hurricanes happen there all the time. Anyway, Chicago, NXL Open. Root for your pro teams. Valken will be on site. Damn it, I said it again. Word of the night. Happening in the hills of Western New York. Got to use your movie producer voice. Red Dawn, produced by Buffalo Paintball at GRC Paintball in Angelica, New York. in the Northeast, happening Sunday, but you can go Saturday. That's a great place to hang out and shoot some ball. In fact, there's a lot of old school players. Oh, Melissa had a sneeze. A lot of old school players there with pumps and phantoms and autocockers, a lot of markers that I haven't even seen on the field. But GRC is pound for pound one of the best values in paintball. Absolutely check it out at grcpaintball.com or just drive over to Angelica. It's not even on a toll road. It's kind of cool. So check that out, happening in the Northeast. For more information on that, grcpaintball.com. One event that Chad is not invited to, that would be Ice Cream Wars, because Chad's lactose intolerant, and it would become biological warfare. Happening at Storm Warning Paintball Field in Kentville, Nova Scotia, in the Canadian East Regiment. Looks like that's going to be a fun red versus blue.
Where is that at?
Nova Scotia, Canada.
That's not near Chicago, is it?
Damn it. No, it's near Grand Rapids.
Oh, perfect.
Also, Troll of the Night. We are watching the comments. Chad is watching the comments, and at any time, if the comments get a little savage and a little great, we encourage it.
Mom, I'm on the show.
We got a little technical difficulty here.
Jeez. Sprinkles. Yes, sprinkles on the ice cream, please.
Whew, glad we aren't at Chad's mom's house right now. EMR, Paint Wars. EMR, Viper, Paintball. 2-day scenario. Those sound like a bunch of great things happening at EMR Event Park in New Milford, Pennsylvania. No one wants to hear me talk about events, so let's have Timmy talk about events. Check this out.
Paint is going to be epic. It's September 21st to the 23rd. Viper Scenarios producing it. It's coming back to EMR. It's been a long time since he's been at EMR, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. You get pre-registered, you go to emreventpark.com/events/Paint Wars. But it's going to be an awesome, epic time, and we have a lot of new news coming out for 2019 that is going to be released at that event. So make sure you come on out.
So, EMR. Check it out. It's a good time.
Hey, Rabbit's in the house.
What?
Rabbit.
A?
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 What's up, Rabbit?
Oh, see, and how cool is it? Even the guys from GRC say, man, EMR is an awesome place. And EMR is in the chat saying, GRC is an awesome place. I love it. Paintball is awesome.
I'm honored because my son is on here right now, Garrett Johnson.
What's up, little G? Little baby Garrett. So
he probably won't like that too much.
Oh no, it's on the internet now, which means it's forever.
It's true, because he's baby Garrett.
Baby Garrett. And if you'd like to see this forever, if you actually tuned in early, you got the pre-show of the TC Big Bash event video and glorious 480 low definition. If you'd like to see everything in high definition for tech tips, event videos, gear guides, and more, we actually have raw footage from events like NXL Chicago. You can check those out on Valken Video on youtube.com. So that's youtube.com/Valken Video. We actually archive each one of these shows on our YouTube, so check them out. What did James Lindsay say?
He's shooting graffiti at Sherwood Fortis. Join the Marines.
Not only is he chosen the right side, he is the teacher's pet of the night. He is a whatever it takes paintballer, which says, I'm going to go out and play. I
think William Hoffman has a geography issue because he's wanting to know if EMR is near Chicago.
Wrong. We'll drink to that.
And
EMR is near Grand Rapids. Listen, James Lindsay also has impeccable taste.
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm. You should all be more like James Lindsay.
I actually got to play alongside him this past weekend. It was actually fun.
It's like, no crap. He's actually a super cool guy. Aliens versus Predators is what he's talking about when you should join the Marines. Total carnage at Sherwood Forest Paintball in LaPorte, Indiana. There was a correction. Mod sent it up. There was a date correction for the Marvel DC game. We are not fake news. We are going to set things right and make sure that you get the correct information. This is the highest quality programming in the game. Hey, Brent, we're doing Air Ups events. Brent Davis from Air Ups is here. The man
Everybody
himself.
smash the love button for Brent.
So, actually, let's just do this.
Davis thinks me and Chad are chopped liver because he only said hi to A-Train.
Right, you are chopped liver. You don't have a rider like Chad. You get to fly in the G6 to Camp David to avoid the hurricane. Chad gets to Skype in from his mom's house. And I have to be at the studio with this, training the new guy. Chad's still got his gummies. You're going to get Arabs Bunkers to play in the lake with the blob. And all we're asking for people to do is hit the love button if you like Arabs.
Oh, I love me some Air Ups.
No, it's all good. So just one if you love Air Ups, and thank Air Ups for doing the events. AVP is a Mission Masters game. If you haven't played a Mission Masters game, I encourage you to do one. They're really unique. When everybody's just got different props and different missions, I think this is really unique. At least my memory of them was probably one of the funnest games I have ever played. And I got to play with my friends. They're great for like hanging out with your team, and you get to play with your friends. You don't get split up a lot, but it happens really fast, and you shoot a lot of paint. And yes, Valken Graffiti is going to be on the menu. Wow, holy hearts for Air Ups. I am going to be there. I'm planning, pending act of God, I'm going to be on site, and we're going to be doing some media. So make sure you get in front of the camera and do some awesome stuff. I'm going to be helping out our vendor, PB Sports, and we will probably have a little tent up to connect with everybody.
Hey, we've got a guy that's, I don't know if you've seen it in the chat, Nick Gorder. He's just getting back into paintball after years away, and he really loves the concept of the Valken Core.
Awesome. Well, Nick,
anybody have any comments on that?
Yeah, comment. Everybody welcome Nick back to the game. Nick, that's one of the most important ingredients in the game, and we believe this wholeheartedly, is people. So, like tonight on the show, we'll get back to the screen and you can see it.
Oh,
it's just about connecting everybody together.
That's my bad.
You met Nick. Well, awesome.
Yeah, I meant, yeah.
Cool. Well, it is the largest network in paintball. You can go over to valkencore.com and join for free. It's kind of awesome. And then you can, what other group gives you this kind of content every week where you can just come and hang out and interact? And we actually read what you type. Like Baby Garrett says, "Oh no."
We're kind of like a ninja show because you never know what's gonna how we're gonna come at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We surprise you.
Yeah.
Whew, get awkward. Okay, so let's talk about something else really important. West Point Fall Combat Classic at West Point. The Army Corps of Cadets in Lake Frederick, New York, September 28th through the 30th. In the Northeast are doing West Point. So at the end of this month, you can check that out. I am going to West Point. A couple of the athletes and I are going to West Point. We're going to meet up with Will. They've got first strike giveaways. There's, a bunch of cool stuff with this. We're probably going to have Will from Valken on the show to give us all the details about West Point. Even though the blue icon is up, you'll want to join the red team. If you want to join, get in touch with me. We'll make it happen. But we're coming in. We're going to upstate New York. I have always wanted to check out West Point, and I have the opportunity to do it, so I'm going to crush it. It's cool.
Is the Juice still going to that game?
Juice has actually stepped down as a commander, and I believe he's coming in with a whole bunch of people just to be a gunfighter, which is right where he needs to be, I think.
Yeah, he's on spot with that.
I want him on my side. I don't, Yeah, I definitely would share a bunker. But there's a bunch of people coming out there. Make sure you stop and check the Valken compound. There'll be Valken paint on site. And it's the West Point cadets. You just get to whip up on Army officers, which is pretty cool, I think. That's cool. Also, the 28th or 29th through the 30th, you can go with Iseleb Chad Carter as the first mate to Captain Paco.
Arr, peg leg Paco.
Peg leg
Coming
Paco.
for your booty.
And go chase booty with Chad and Paco.
What about? Hey, ain't no boy getting my booty. That's my cornbread. My prison pocket's safe.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not on that ship, but I will miss it. Pirates Plunder at Paintball to Go is just a wonderful debacle of people.
I wonder if there's a GH on the pirate ship.
Ooh. Is Greg going to that?
No. You're just going to have to fill in the blanks on what a GH is on a ship. Navy guys will get it.
I dare to ask. Greg Antor says 1 and 4. Hey, Greg, real quick in the chat. GRC Paintball. People want to know. Legit? Is it hot or not? Let them know. But Pirates Plunder is happening. Pirates themed events. Costume contest. All that great stuff. Wonderful people going down to that. And Peg Leg Paco and First Mate Chad Cheetah Carter.
Yeah. They call Lacey's. Oh my gosh. Okay. Lacey's got a troll right now. Oh, the Troll King is in the house right now. Mike Kramer.
All right, but Lacey's got it right now.
Yeah, Lacey.
All right.
They call him Tripod.
Here we go.
And Garrett just got it.
That's cool. He gets it honest.
I'm just gonna let that happen. But yeah, we played the Bork. We have Lacey as the comment of the night so far, so he's the troll of the night. Please beware Valken Sports, its affiliates, partners, employees, and Valkenteers are not responsible for what Mike Kramer and Lacey say in the chat. Continuing on with events, the Bad Guy Brawl at First Strike Paintball, Newberry, Florida. We were talking about that a couple shows ago. September 28th through the 30th. Again, that same weekend in the southern region. Wonderful.
Go play for Big Country.
Yeah, got to play for Big Country. Jason Letourneau from Ghost Town Paintball is in. Everybody wave hi to Jason.
What's up?
What's up
now,
in the Midwest?
Now, you know if you play for Big Country, you may be sitting in the back seat.
No, because Big Country likes to ride in the back seat. So you will probably get shotgun. You don't even have to call it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So check that out. It's a Bad Guy Brawl at First Strike Paintball down near Gainesville. And if you play for Big Country, you could probably be on a team that wins in the Gainesville area. Ouch, Florida State. Okay, Z. Indy Paintball Battlegrounds in Greenwood, Indiana, September 29th through the 30th in the Midwest. I think Harry and Brian Waltz are playing. So I don't know what side to play for. I would be remiss to pick one publicly. I don't know, because those are two great guys. Hey, real quick, we're gonna roll this bumper. Check this out.
Hey, this is Callista, and I'm out here recruiting for Aliens vs. Marines at Mount Doom Paintball in Alabama on October 5th and 6th. Come and play for me on the Aliens. There's going to be a link in the chat. Click on it.
Okay, let's talk about it. Aliens versus Marines, Reborn, Dragonfire Scenarios, Mount Doom Paintball, and Hanceville, Alabama Roll Tide. This is going to be a fun one.
That's going to be a fun. I mean, FSP is making a trip down there. We're bringing the tank. The AKM 86 is going to be down there.
Wow.
Hey, what say?
Nice. Well, Cover Girl just came in and said hi and bye.
But she's back.
Oh, now she's back.
She's back.
Is she in or out? I mean,
She's in. She had to say goodbye to some friends.
Oh, yeah. Bye to your friends. Tell your friends about the show. We could win a VSL tonight. What are we doing?
Fish is in the house. Michael Fisher is here.
Damn, Mike Fish was getting savage with the Nike spoofs.
Oh.
Fish was the man this week on social media. Anyway, AVM Reborn, Mount Doom Paintball, Hanceville, Alabama. Again, believe we're gonna have a lot of people down there coming in from a lot of different regions. So, really excited. And Mike, you're coming in?
Yeah, we're coming down. We're coming down hot. We're gonna be leaving Friday morning, heading down there in the afternoon. Juice is supposedly coming down. All of FSP's coming down.
So you got players from the Northeast, you got players from the Midwest, you got players from the Rockies coming in, the Pacific, like the South, all sorts of regions.
Oh yeah, it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be a good game. I'm excited about it, and it's hopefully it's not too hot down there in Alabama, but we can handle it. We got with our Monster Energy drinks and our Monster Hydro waters and stuff, we'll be good.
Yep, just stay hydrated.
With the Monster Hydro.
Austin from the New Jersey Bomb Squad says, I totally want a VSL. Austin, just share the show, baby. Tag your friends. At noon on October 28th, the Purge begins at Blast Camp. Paintball and Airsoft in Hobart, Indiana.
I'm hoping to make that one.
I actually am hoping to make that one as well. The Purge, bring your own paint. There's a short list of paints that are banned. That's on blastcamp.com's site. Basically just really crappy quality or anything oil-based. They just have a water table there, and it's a historic missile site, so they want to kind of protect it. Paintballs come with all sorts of preservatives or fillers, but no real... Yeah, you'll get why the list is there.
Can you bring starchy, or is that starchy on the...
It's not, no. That's like the cheapest cutting agent on the planet. Oh, and there's only 3 things you can add.
Baby lactose.
There's 3 things you can add to starch to make it hard. Heat, cold, and moisture. Derp. So,
hey,
listen, we're not going to go down this rabbit hole, Chad, as much as you'd love to.
No, I'm just saying Ron Jingles says hi.
Oh,
from,
yeah, M40. Hey, Ron. Bring yourself and bring all your old paint from the games and shoot it up. Purge your paint at Blast Camp. Also, a special note, Blast Camp has 6 jobs left open for their Tour of Terror, they just called, and it's their haunt. It's not a shooting haunt, so you don't have to get shot at. But if you would like to be one of the actors, put on a little fake makeup and scare the crap out of paying customers in a decommissioned Nike nuclear missile base and then get paid for it, it's every weekend in October. Go to blastcamp.com, give them a call. They have 6 jobs left. You may or may not have to sit on the couch, but there are 6 jobs left. Yeah, so that's cool. I mean, creating jobs, right?
Yeah, maybe some of our old interns can go help out.
I mean, I want a job in paintball.
There you go. And you don't even have to get shot.
Kind of like yours.
No. Somebody. We'll get to that in a second. We can have a laugh. I mean, let's open it up. Joe Hamilton, howdy, A-Train. What's up, George Joe? Full the Gap, 2018 Command Decisions War Game Center, Taylorsville, North Carolina, in the Appalachian District, November 2nd through 4th.
Oh my gosh!
And
Full the Gap. Woo. You got to play for the 120th. FSP, we're going to be rocking the tank. 120th is run by Jay Bass this year. He's going to have the help with everybody from FSP, but Jay Bass is commanding the 120th on Warsaw. It's going to be an epic game this year.
And Mike, do you know what's happening at the Valken Core barbecue?
I heard it was like a meat off or a taco off or something like that.
There could be a meat off.
Yeah.
Well, Johnson's meat will be in the house.
You understand you're coming against the current champ, Andy Potter.
Well, I understand that, but you know what the old saying is, my meat is the best meat to ever hit your mouth.
That's a tall command, considering the company that you'll be in. But guess what else is happening Friday night?
What's that?
Hit him, Chad.
Oh, I know. We're gonna have a special guest DJ for all the players, so make sure you stock up on glow sticks, because I am going to be spinning live once again.
DJ Cheetah Jammies.
For what?
Boom.
Yeah.
And there's talk of a taco off.
I will be out there for show. It is
I like me a good taco fest. Is that like Scissor Sisters?
Guys, real quick, that was the Air Ups events brought to you by Air Ups Bunkers. You can find out more about them at airups.com. If you would like your events on the show, Georgia Joe, I know you play in, produce, sometimes write or command some events. I say this every week. I'm going to make it really, really easy for you. All you have to do is send me or the Valken Corps the Facebook event link. Boom, we do the rest. If you would not like to do that, you can send it to me via email at atrain@valken.com. But I need the who, why, what, where. Oh, just send me the Facebook event link. Do not send me the poster. Do not send me a write-up. What do we send, Chad?
Event link.
Cool, and your deadline's Monday at noon.
Yes.
Yeah. That is cool. One other thing. What do we got going on in the chat?
A lot of people talking about tacos.
Really?
Yeah, we got a lot of tacos.
Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about tacos.
Maria wants some tacos.
Yeah, she don't know what kind of meat she wants in the tacos, but she wants tacos.
Let's open that up. Let's open that up to a full taco glorified. It is Taco Tuesday.
A-Train and Chad, I want to say congrats to Dylan Moore. He got married last weekend, and it was an awesome ceremony. Beautiful wife, beautiful ceremony. It was awesome. I mean, from Mad Markham Militia, Dylan Moore, I give it to you, brother. It was awesome.
That is very cool. Dylan, we're sorry. Chad and I were going to send a gift, but we sent it to Mike. So hopefully he didn't. You remember that really nice gift that we sent, Chad?
Yeah.
We didn't do that for everybody, but we sent it to Mike. So we hope he didn't keep it for himself and that he gave it to you and your lovely bride. Also, sorry we just found out about this too early. We would have talked you out of it sooner anyway. Wait, I'm the only one that laughed at that?
Sorry, I was
had
vaping.
it for a second.
Okay, real quick, I do need to mention that Mike Fisher is the new Savage comment. Stand by.
Oh yeah, there we go. Savage.
Here you go. There's a Bork. Good job, Fisher. You're setting the bar.
William says Chicago.
Damn it. Paco says he makes 3 kinds of tacos.
He does.
I bet he's sandbagging.
Tacos 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
He makes Chicago style, New York style, and Italian style.
Damn it. You guys are great. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Valken Corps Live, which is an hour of your life that life is too short. We play paintball. This is a show about paintball, and it's for the Valken Corps, but we talk about paintball a little bit. We talk about new products and things going on and what's happening in the world. But it is an interesting time. I know we're going to talk about tanks and tactics, but sometimes it's just cool to get everybody together and have some chit chat, and especially it's fun to have paintball, which is a great release in a time where we're expecting a huge storm along the East Coast.
Jay said deep dish Paco tacos.
That could be a thing. Cheddar's watching all the way from Alaska. See, if you look into the chat, even if you don't like the show, watch the chat. It's completely entertaining. The chat is...
Do you think deep dish is out of Chicago, though?
Damn it.
Beavis.
Nice. So as I was saying, through this time, it's neat to have an hour we can get away, not be too somber, especially on a day of remembrance for 9/11, for September 11, 2001. which has kind of become an unofficial. No, it's an official day of remembrance, of course, but we've never had a show on 9/11, and I had the option to not put one on today, but similar to the broadcasters that were on that day, because I do remember it, they said the show must go on. So, you guys remember 9/11?
Oh, there we go, Nick. Thanks, buddy.
I remember exactly what I was doing, and it was crazy. It was a crazy time for me, because I grew up in the D.C. area, so it was kind of crazy. And the government, it was. I remember exactly what was going on when it all went down. It was.
What were you doing? Give me the abridged version.
What's that?
Where were you when you heard the news of the Twin Towers getting hit?
Actually, I was sitting at work and my desk, sitting at the desk, and a woman comes running out and said, "A plane just hit one of the Twin Towers," and I couldn't believe it. She's like, "Yeah, it's on the news right now." And we were watching it live while they were broadcasting, and watched the other plane hit the building.
Chad, where were you?
I basically dropped to my knees.
Yeah.
I was actually in this town of Allegan. It's near Grand Rapids.
Near Grand Rapids.
Delivering Coke to one of my customers, and I just happened to glance up and saw the first plane hit.
For those of you that just tune in, Chad delivers Coca-Cola for the Coca-Cola Corporation.
Yeah, not Coke.
Right, yeah, no.
Coca-Cola Corporation, what goes with rum? A Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
But yes, so I was at one of the customers delivering, and they actually called all of our trucks back.
Really? Coca-Cola pulled all their trucks off the road?
Yeah. Yep. And it got really crazy around at work. After all this happened, it was like a good 6 months of high security at our place, because we're in and out, we're near federal buildings and stuff, and it got really crazy. But
I'm watching the chat, and it's just trying to give everybody the 15 to 20 seconds to, where were you? What do you remember? And remember, as we ask that question, Lacey says he was sleeping in speech class.
Deadpool was there.
Yeah, Deadpool was actually from the Northeast, and he was in the town. He lives in Manhattan.
Garrett was in the first grade. He commented he was in the first grade when it happened, so he was young.
Yeah, it was a weekday too. We were all at work.
Big Papa G just popped in.
Yeah, what's up, G? G, what were you doing when you heard the news of the Twin Towers? Remember, when we're talking about this, there is an entire generation of human beings that does not remember. And one of the ways to pass our history, either through paintball or through life, about our country and our communities and our families and our experiences, is remembering it was a Tuesday. CoverGirl says they turned on the TVs and they all stopped doing everything they were doing in class. Deadpool was in Barnes & Noble in Tower 1.
Shitballs. Sorry.
Shiitake mushrooms. Yeah. I was actually selling windows, doors, and siding, and I went to work, and I think the lady at the desk said, a plane hit the towers, and I was waiting for the rest of the joke like it was a joke. Punched out, ran to lunch, and was sitting in a bar as plane 2 hit, and then went and called in for the day. And I think everybody went home and picked up little baby Christian, who at the time was 6 or 7 months old. And my wife at the time was working in hotels, so they couldn't leave because all the planes were being grounded. So those that don't remember, imagine there's no planes in the sky. Every one of them was being forced down, no matter where they were headed. They were forced down, and now you had all these people who needed hotels, and then what was in the sky looked like an air show.
Yeah, It was crazy, and all I can remember is that going on. It was like numb, and then Toby Keith basically had our national anthem for several years.
Oh yeah, and Lee Greenwood when he went back to Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
And sang "God Bless USA," and like, man, everything was hard. Like,
oh yeah, it was. I mean, it was like the sporting events, from NASCAR to
everything
football.
shut down. Everything. We didn't go anywhere. We didn't go anywhere. It's a state of emergency. Wow. Well, listen, while you guys take this time to reflect and remember, do remember that we are still putting on the show. We do think you need to remember and pay respect to those that not only paid the ultimate sacrifice, but the ones that ran in while others, making sure everybody else ran out. The first responders, the fire department, the police, the Port Authority, the military, the reserves, the entire country got together, and we acted like we were one nation for a little while. And under the worst circumstances, it was really cool looking back that we actually got together. So at least the country we live in, no matter, even though it's a worldwide broadcast for Americans, it was a day we went back to our closet and dusted off our knuckles, and they awakened the bear. Lacey says, yeah, it was crazy. There wasn't a plane in the skies. It's nuts. Anyway, but on that day, we're doing the Valken Corps Live. We won't go down this. We did want to talk about events. And Mike, what do you guys have? Actually, you know what? Let's roll to a commercial, switch gears, come back with the NXL Chicago. Chicago's the word, so we're gonna roll 2 commercials, and then the second one is very important. Callie Rudolph from Infamous has been getting pretty slick about dodging my lens. So I'm going to need some help. Everybody, if you see Callie out there, roll footage on him, get it to me. I want it in the highest frame rate possible for Callie Slow Jams. I'm needing content. So here we go. We're going to run some commercials. Check these out.
Really? You do that? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
Joe, from Valken.
At 3 o'clock in the morning?
Whoa.
Give me this. Hello? Who is this?
Joe with Valken.
What are you wearing, Joe from Valken?
Hoodie and shorts.
She sounds hideous.
Well, he's a guy, so...
The big stuff. Who do you think you are? It's the big stuff. You're never gonna get my love.
Welcome back, Chad, and welcome back.
What's up, everybody?
Mike. All right, there we go. Woo. All right, what's going on in the chat? What games are you looking for? Mike, tell us about full scenario tanks. What do we got going?
Well, right now, the tanks got set up. We're going to Alabama to play in Mount Doom at Aliens versus Marines. We're going to be rocking down there. The AKM-86 is going to be going full force. We got that going on. And then, of course, we're probably going to play Airsoft Photo just to have the tank presence there, because we've been requested to come. And then we're going to be at the paintball photo, of course. And I will be tanking there, and we're going to be rocking it out. I suppose there's going to be 14 tanks. The word is 14 tanks.
Whew.
14 at Foldagap.
That's more than they've ever had in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago, I mean, I have a stuttering problem. Chicago has like several.
Excuse me, Melissa, can you please reload this?
I'm sorry, I forgot.
They keep saying the word. Yeah, well, there's a limit.
Chicago has
Thank
a lot
you.
of in their armory in there.
You mean there's a limit? City limits in Chicago?
Guys, I gotta catch up. You're gonna drown me.
From what I heard, in that metropolitan area that Obama's from, they have like 14 tanks inside of Chicago.
Oh. This is why I can't have nice stuff.
But hey, Chad, what's your favorite pizza? Chicago style or New York?
All right. Let's get this
I
show.
can go for a deep dish Hawaiian, a little pineapple and ham.
Oh, yeah. Lacey loves pineapple.
I
What
know.
events? What events are you guys?
A-Train is lactose intolerant, so this milk is really killing him tonight.
I know. What events are you guys looking forward to in the chat? I know we're looking at Fulda, AVP, Red Dawn, EMR.
Pirate Plunder.
I mean,
I'm gonna get
EMR
me
is
some
always
booty.
a good event. I love EMR. EMR is an awesome field to play at, and that's, it's going to be epic up there. And you got, Alabama, you got Boulder Gap, you got Blast Camp is always.
Yeah, we got to go to the Purge. The Iron Mitten series is going on. Like, guys, I'm about to be on the road for 6 weeks. Like from right here, I have to go to. Damn it!
And see, last time I was
Chicago.
trying to go to Blast Camp, but I was going to fly in, but they had me flying to Chicago first, then to. I'm sorry.
It's only a half-hour flight to Chicago from Grand Rapids.
Well, we're talking about Chicago. Khalil Mack at Chicago Bears. He did an awesome game this weekend.
All right. Bod,
All right,
I need
I'm
to
done.
wrap.
I'm
I
done.
need to wrap this down. This needs to.
I'm done. I'm done with the Chicago talk.
For those of you tuning in, this is Valken Live. I'm Andrew A-Train Holland of the Supreme
And you're
Commander.
drowning in your own.
I'm drowning in it. We're playing the word of the night. We have another savage comment?
Yeah. Michael Fisher says he's about 5 hours from Chicago.
Jeez. Oh, my Lord.
Hey, that's a nice koozie you got there, brother.
You like that? That's glorious. There are a few things more glorious than that. That's amazing.
No, but see, on a serious note, one of my most tactical games I ever played at.
Don't say it.
Was in Chicago, but it's.
All right. I am shutting these two monkeys off until they learn to behave.
Oh,
Melissa,
God.
cue the... Cool. All right, now they're muted. Life's too short. You got to have a little fun. No. Yeah, they're in here talking in the monitor. They don't know they're muted. I'm getting control of this show back. Guys, thank you for watching. We're getting on. We've got a great show. Callie Rudolph says, Train, when am I going to see you next? Probably Thursday. Yeah, they're doing it in the monitor. You know what? I'm not going to deny you this. I'm not going to deny you this at all. There you go. Yeah, I'll see you Thursday. Train or Callie, make sure you bring that thing.
Is the band Chicago actually from Chicago, or are they from Canada?
This is the Valken Live, the highest budget, highest class show on the planet in paintball. We're higher than what?
I said we're higher than the Sears Tower in Chicago.
It's the Willis Tower now.
Or Trump, yeah.
Unbelievable. Hey, Ruth. Hey, everybody, for watching. We've got, let's get down to some business.
What's up, Barry?
Mm-hmm.
Guy from work. Where's Paintball Explosion?
North of the airport. As always, this show is not possible without you. Thanks to Chad and our staff,
look at me.
And our amazing mod, and of course, all of you.
Mom. Oh, sorry. I need to get my mom's attention. I need some Tums. I ate too much ice cream.
Go ahead.
Mom, give me some Tums. You gave me too much ice cream. It hurts. Sorry.
No, your health is very important. So Chad broadcasting out of
like Vegas.
Chad broadcasting out of his mom's basement. Big Mike Johnson, who's safe and sound from the storm up at Camp David. Where is the Windy City? South Carolina, Jason.
Yeah, it's basically all of North Carolina and South Carolina right now.
All the Carolinas.
Yeah.
J Bass says, "Ma, bathroom." Here we go. Good job, J Bass. Here's the Bork.
But no, seriously, I'm looking forward to the ball.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right, we're back. That was for J Bass, who is now the troll of the night.
There we go. J Bass.
J Bass.
Fisher says, "Does anyone in here remember when they used to broadcast from under that bridge?" Have we ever done that?
What? Oh, did we do one when we were on the road, maybe?
No, but we've never been on the road. We fly. We fly everywhere. Like when we got the budget for the show, we just milked that for what it's worth.
Yeah, the G6, it just looks like you're on the road, but it's for stage presence.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't want people to know you're flying,
Yeah.
Shit, we're not even landing until they clear everyone off the airport. I'm not sharing a runway with common jets. This is the Valken Core live. I mean, we're not doing this off of like iPads and iPhones and no, this is a high budget production. Yeah, for real.
Hey, no, sure. When is Gino going to fly me back up? I mean, we went a couple weekends ago. He flew me up, but when is he going to fly me up to go fishing in his pond again, his lake again?
That's between you and G. I don't speak for the man. All right, Deadpool is the new. If you all pay attention over to, actually the chat is over there. Deadpool, this one's for you. You are now the new comment of the night. Wow. All of this is happening right for you, Deadpool. That was amazing. He did what's called a rebus. You'll see it. He got us.
But seriously, the fall season coming up, especially for the OMBL, is going to be pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, we got to get the Old Man Baller League going.
Yeah, I mean it's. I'm surprised NXL didn't have a division for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'll talk to the NXL while I'm up there this week, and we'll see if we can get the OMBL series at least affiliated.
Yeah.
At least affiliated, so you can get your Paintball International points. And guys, there's going to be a lot of things moving around in the industry, and you're going to want to stay tuned. Let me just hit some points. You need to follow us on social media, Valken Core on Instagram. Also follow Valken at Valken. You can follow us on YouTube at Valken Video. You can follow us on Facebook. Join your regional Facebook pages. You should do that. Here, there are these really cool pages out there that represent each of your regions. And you talk about events. There's no puck. There's no buy sell trade. There's no monkey business. We keep it pretty legit. And you can connect with the players in your area and find out what's happening and where things are going. We don't allow buy sell trade, and there's only one post per event. So you just put the event up, and then everything happens under that, and it bumps. So the top 5 things are the top most trending events in the area. It's really one of the most efficient ways to connect with people. It is the largest and fastest growing network of paintball players in the world. You can learn more about that at valkencore.com. Mod is flashing the light at me, so we are going to wrap up. Lacey says, "Hi, Dr. KT. Chad Carter takes the Bears to the Super Bowl." Lacey says we filmed in the probably the Bad News Bears.
Yeah, I would say probably the Bad News Bears if Chad takes them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
If Chad takes them. Guys, remember, if you can watch the show back, Blast Camp is hiring. Lots of new things going up. If you want your events on the show, send the Facebook event link in.
Oh, yeah. They got to send it in. I want to see it.
Exactly. Just listen to Mike.
Yeah.
If you don't see your events on the show, there's step 1, cut a hole in the box. Step 2, send the link to the show.
Is that like the same box that Justin Timberlake has?
Yes. But Justin Timberlake, when he wants an event on the show, all he has to do is send the event link. One time.
There's some breaking news. I don't know if you know, but Justin Bieber was in Grand Rapids over the weekend. It's a big thing.
Yeah, I had seen that on Feedly. Anyway, you guys sometimes get it. Some of you get it. But then I see people who should be sending in events. And you're watching everybody else's event show up on the show. So it's really easy. Cool. Thank you to Mod.
Yes, thanks, Mod.
Yes.
Thank you, Mod.
And what Dr. Katie said does stand.
Yeah.
For anybody needing to flee the hurricane. On behalf of the show, on behalf of the staff, on behalf of everybody involved with the Valken Core Live, and everybody who fills my water.
I'd like to give a shout out to the best region, Appalachian region.
Midwest, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
You are in a close, close tie.
No, thank you very much.
Yes, you do great work down there, Mike. Thank you.
You're doing the Lord's work, Mike.
Chicago's in that region, isn't it?
God damn it.
Yes.
All right. Life's too short. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. We will see you on the field. We will see you at the events. And if we don't or something happens, at least stick around, meet you at the next one, and we'll see you here every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock on Facebook. Join the Valken Core. Thank you to our special guests. Mike, anything you want to say before you shout out and break them down? Thank you to everyone who watched. We've actually been watching you guys have fun.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out and watching us. Keeping the sport going, keep it growing. Go to all the events in the fall. We got Alabama Fall Together, Support FSP.
Roll Tide.
Core, join your regions. If you're in the Appalachian region, you can be right there with me. You're Midwest, you can be with Chad. You go, everybody, just join your region and then grow the sport. This is what it's all about.
I love it.
Sir.
I love it. Chad, I'll give you a call after the show. Real quick, before we have to give the acknowledgement to the troll of the night.
Yeah.
Mike Fisher.
Fisher got it.
Here's the board.
I'm sorry. Chad is Great Lakes. I'm sorry.
No. Midwest.
I've been corrected. There's just so many great regions out there. I mean, it's Chad's all over the place. I don't know where he's at, really. I mean, he's everywhere.
Sometimes down the southeast, sometimes in the Appalachian.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, he's probably the second hardest working person in paintball.
Chad is the second hardest working person in paintball. Actually, and the number 2 is tied with Paco.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll share that spot with him anytime.
Well, listen, when you're out and about, say hi to us, see us. Life's too short. We're going to leave you. We're going to take you out the same way we brought you in. Mod, excellent job. And, remember, kids, as you tuck yourself into sleep, you could be cool. You're probably cool, but you're not having your own paintball number on your shoes cool. So, take care. Until next time, I'm just going to do it, so...
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Until next time, V's up, target down.
Whatever it takes.
First take.
Guys, I gotta redo it. I didn't even stretch. That one was a little stiff. Ooh.
I heard they do a lot of stretching on the beach in Chicago.
You bastard.
The bad thing was I was trying to keep up with y'all, and
Yeah, I know. That was kind of fast without a stretch. All right, so here we go. Until next time, V's up, target down, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
And here's the thing, it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
But Lumba, honey, look at Dickinson.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Brony, I've never been on live television before.
No. He wasn't ready.
Now he places the lotion in the basket.
And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved cause.
Give me a go, no go for launch.